Hello, everyone. Today we are going to show you or to lead you in the very powerful Chant Postural. Thank you, Tayama, to bring us Zoo and April.
Yeah, to give you background, Zoo is in Ottawa and April is here on the island. And so it was April I was chatting about saying that we wanted to bring you guys here next spring. So I said to April, yeah, and Zoo was very excited and asked, "What are you doing? I want to know." So yeah.
She noticed that some changes was Zoo. You noticed Tayama changes.
I don't know about the visuals, but she told me on the phone by a conversation. So, yeah, she told me about the changes in her ability to hold space for herself and not collapse. So that excited me. And I'm actually living in Ottawa, which is close to Montreal, but I don't have a car to go see Anna. So maybe I'll invite a friend. I hope I can invite a friend to join the class that's coming up online.
Yeah. So, Anna, you want to say something?
Sure. So, well, maybe we could jump right away into a little bit of practice and then go back to sharing or questions. So, Chant Postural, the basis of Chant Postural is sitting with but while arching the lower back. So I invite you, whether you are already experienced or you're new, just to make sure that you're sitting well on your chair, you're stable on your chair, and you relax the belly. You stay aware of your feet on the ground, and you relax the belly, relax the whole front of your body up to the solar plexus. And with the front part very relaxed, start to arch your back. Arch your back and see how far it goes. Arch your back means you tilt your pelvis forward. If you like to know about what's happening in the body, it means that the front part of your pelvis, the pubic bone, is moving down. So you keep the belly relaxed, you tilt the pelvis forward, and you straighten your spine. So that means you imagine you open your solar plexus, you let your shoulders open, and still you are arching. Elisabeth is going to demonstrate something, so I'm going to change the focus of the image. Here you go. So watch Elisabeth. There she's magnificently slumped. Okay. So she's going to start moving, yes, tilting the pelvis forward, 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 and arching. Yeah, the pelvis is definitely tilted forward. So just push your own pelvis forward and look, she is pushing the shoulders back. That means opening the front. That means bringing your breast up. Okay.
The channel.
Yes, she's opening the channel, the front, and all this while keeping the pelvis arched. Her head is straight. So the chin is pointed downwards. You keep a long neck. So the lower back is arched, the shoulders are open, and the head is straight. If she was wearing a crown, it would stay up. It wouldn't fall back or forward. It's straight. So again, do it with your own body. Tilt your pelvis forward, open your chest, bring the shoulders back and down.
Knees are lower than the hips.
The hips.
Right. Yes. Actually, that's the first thing that you have to make sure of, that you are sitting high enough so that your knees are lower than your pelvis. So if it's not the case, take a cushion. If you're not sure, take a cushion and move your hips up a little bit and see if it's easier to arch. Okay, so this is the basis. This is how we start to build structure. And in this structure, Elisabeth is now going to demonstrate, yes, a sound, okay?
Yes. You take some raw energy with not yet sound, and you pull down. Ah, ah. As you want it to go to get in with the energy, not to get out, c'est to get in, and you keep the track. You keep the channel very
You keep it straight, you keep it focused.
Yeah.
You
Very,
take this energy and you pull it inside your body. So that also means you do the R sound and it's as if you let it drop to the target of your pelvis. Okay, so your mics are closed. So let's do some sounds with Elisabeth and make sure it's an R sound, not O, not A, but R. Just channel your Italian self, okay? Please, Elisabeth.
take the light, take the energy, and oblige it to pull down. Get your chin down.
Bring your chin back. Make sure that it's not raised because you want to keep the passage open. You don't want to cut the flow of the vibration.
You can close your eyes. Better. Because the energy.
If you keep your eyes open, your energy, your attention, therefore your energy might be distracted by whatever you're seeing. If there's something going on the screen that you need to see, we'll let you know. So keep your eye closed, focus on what's happening inside, and while you are sounding, while you are making the R sound, you might play with your pelvis, arch some more and see what happens. Check your head and see what happens, okay?
Okay, go again. When you go to get some energy, energy is electricity. Electricity, it's light, it's energy, it's material, very, it's like a cosmic fire. You get it and you bring it down in your channel because it's c'est sa place, it's his place.
That's where it's meant to be. It's that energy is your energy, it's for you.
You have to train your body to be used to this energy, because this energy is the only thing that can be within. And when this energy will go down, some some other energy,
some other stuff that was there, that was in the way, is going to dissolve and come up in the form of a
your
cough.
energy take the place.
Yeah.
Go again. Ah. Like if you wanted to charge your phone, you are the phone, and you take the energy to charge the pelvis. The more the pelvis will be charged, the more you will discover some new space within you. You take the outside energy and you you command it to go in, because it's the only place that it can be useful for you. Don't forget to open the shoulders. Even if it at the beginning, it's not, you are not used to do that, because the structure is a little bit closed. You don't want the structure closed. You want the structure open, because you have the pelvis who assure the security of your presence in the material world. First, security, arch sitting. The main information is that. Then open up and command the energy to get in, to nourish your body.
Maybe we could check in with the people who are participating live, see how it's going. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So I don't feel the energy going to my hips. It kind of stops in the chest area. Like I'm bringing energy down, but it's not really going past the heart at this point.
I think it's because you do that for the first time. And it tells you that it's not easy to command the energy to go where you want to put it.
Yeah.
It's very important.
I also feel a lot of emotion coming up, like the feeling of vulnerability, like the tears are coming. I could just start crying right now.
But it's it could be the first the first meeting with a new energy. Always the tears, emotion are related to, it's like you go back to your source. And it's very emotional to feel that you are, for the first time, you touch something that is very rare. And it's more like that than some fear about some external stuff. It's because you meet a part of you that is very intimate, and with your vibration is your essence, and the essence, your essence, has one place. And this place is your body. So we are used to allow to be feel by some other energy, but not so much by our energy.
Interesting. Makes sense. Thank
So
you.
the first time you meet your energy in this security, in the security of your body, which is who is structured consciously, the meeting can happen. And it's very rare.
Mm.
So it's like two old friends, ils se rencontrent pour...
Two old friends who are finally getting together after a long, long time.
Yes. And it's more than two old friends.
Wow.
It's a couple. It's a cosmic couple.
Wow. So do we hold that posture all the time or only when we're chanting?
Yeah, all the time. Or each time you sit, you can train your structure to touch, to be more alive, to be more present. And the more you do it, the more you will channel your energy.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Tayama, you have a question?
Well, kind of. Not really a question. I did explain to Zoo and April about the structure being the bones and the masculine. And that when we're in the structure of our bones, we're trusting the container to hold the feminine, which is the 99.99% mystery, and that the structure is the 0.001. And I also, Zoo, on the first day experienced a lot of tears, a lot of realization as the two cosmic masculine and feminine came together. And for me, the point that really realized that is when Elisabeth asked about the two muscles in between my shoulder blades that basically were the feminine fighting life, thinking she was the container. And I had this realization that when the feminine thinks she's the container, the fascia gets hard and tries to become bone, the muscle contracts, collapse, and then there's all these postural defects which come into the body, which then create chronic pain.
Yeah.
And Zoo and I have been exploring our chronic pain together for the past year. And so that's why when I found this, I immediately phoned Zoo and said, structure, we got to get in the structure. And so, and I spent a lovely half a day with April and shared with her and her husband, because she's in Kundalini yoga instructor, and they run circles and ceremonies. And it just came out naturally that yes, the structure, to be in our structure of the masculine, is the commanding that light that is ours. And what I love that Elisabeth says is, you cannot not be you. It will go. So even that, oh, I'm stuck here or here, that is just a thought of the mind, of that feminine. The parasites that she talks about, the parasites. Anyway, so yeah, so I just am really excited about this work. I invited 6 people to come today, just because and my life is unraveling right now. And it's okay, and I'm using this as a tool, which makes it feel sturdier. So it feels sturdier. So to
Right.
invest and embrace more joy, the structure needs to be able to hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say, that I love these women. And I'm so grateful.
Thank you, Tayama.
April, would you like to share how it went?
Yeah, sure. So a question. I went to a biomechanics some time ago, dude, and and he said that my low back is I'm very short in my low back. So from here, to there, so I'm to my pubic bone, very, very short between the hips and ribs. And I don't have a lot of arch, there. And there's stiffness in my low back. So just curious how that will affect it. But when I was channeling the and I know I need to watch my chin coming up, the sound, I'm feeling it right down in my, yeah, my genitals. And I'm wondering, is also as feminine, calling it into the womb space. Like, just curious about that.
Maybe can you precise your feeling? Yeah. To make us understand a little bit more.
Okay. So you say call the energy down. I didn't feel a lot of emotions.
I didn't say the call. I said command.
Yes, 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 yes. Uh-huh.
It's not the same.
Okay, okay.
Command is an order.
Yes, yes. So I didn't feel a lot of emotions. But I did feel vibration, and yeah. So yeah, that's.
Sa question, c'était, est-ce que le féminin, ça veut dire aussi que on envoie l'énergie dans l'utérus?
No.
Okay. Don't call it into the womb. Is that what you were asking?
No. Let your feminine be not only an uterus. And it's a vibration. Feminine is energy. Energy field is feminine.
Okay.
Material things, it's masculine.
Okay.
Principle. Body, a structure is masculine. It's physical. It's shaping the energy field to make some things more precise. Okay. And energy is no form, no shape.
Okay.
Okay? Masculine and structure is a shape. It's our shape, our organic shape. If you train your structure, your skeleton to do his work, to be his function, to shape, the skeleton is here to allow the feminine to get in this structure, to be in security. It's very, very important. The feminine is unsecure by essence, is no shape, no security.
Okay.
You are naked in the country. It's very difficult. You need a shelter, and the shelter is the structure.
Okay.
And the structure is masculine principle. It's not men or women. It's masculine principle and feminine principle. And they can't live without each other, because the vibration it's a needs security, and the structure is security. It's in you, and in us we have a cosmic couple. The energy, it's innovative, creative, and the masculine is realization. They can't work alone. And if each of these principles are full of feminine principle 100% and masculine principle 100%, masculine can't dominate feminine, and feminine can't dominate masculine. This is the essence of the cosmic couple. Each part, each principle feminine and each masculine principle must do only a spot. In this case, up, it can have a fusion. Ils peuvent fusionner.
In this case, they can merge.
When they merge, c'est ça? They don't lose themselves. They help each other always, because they have not the same function. When you train your vibration to vibrate in your channel, you allow your structure to understand what is the function of the masculine principle. And if you don't make the energy move in, the masculine principle can't understand, because it's not intellectual, it's organic. The more the structure is shaped and maintained, the more the energy will go down, 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 down. In the material world, we need it, but not up, down, in the everyday life. Okay? Yes, Tayama.
As you're talking, there's realizations coming, because most of the modalities, you're tucking the tail, you're knitting the ribs, you're pushing the energy up. Like a lot of the different modalities are, you're taking in, you're pushing it up. And so, I mean, I think it's only been 5 weeks. I can't remember. It feels like 100 years since we were at Mountain Waters. But anyways, it's like it is a new paradigm, and it feels new, and it feels it, even though things feel like they're crumbling on the outside, there feels more stability on the inside, so that in and holding it in there. So it, for me, it's how it's really changed my life is from codependence to interdependent.
Yes.
And I'm learning that now in all of my outside relationships at the same time. Is it comfortable? Not really comfortable sometimes. And sometimes it's like, it's just learning a new way to be fully embodied. So I understand my journey from the past 7 years was to come into embodiment. But my feminine was confused. She wasn't the masculine. I thought I was in my masculine and was embodying the femininity. And I was completely confused. I was completely feminine, calling it masculine with a big mask. And so I am an infant at the interdependence, and it's wonderful. So that's kind of the realization that came in while you were speaking. Go from codependent to interdependent, which then allows the contractions in the body mind to, maybe they need a vacation, all those contractions. So that new expression can come through with a felt structure. And the other thing is, I felt my pelvis go from this, and it's slowly blooming like a flower. And I can't even imagine once the trampoline is fully unraveled. And that's not knowing. And so the comfortability of not knowing. Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you
And
for your
it's
description.
different for for everyone. It happens differently for everyone. But the only two things that's important, it's the structure, and in your structure, the energy that you are capable to vortex, to command. Thank you.
So can I ask, because I see the energy field around us as moving in both directions through the central channel, moving up and moving down. So can you speak to how that works, or how it fits into this, or if it is, in your view, completely wrong?
we all read some books about things about energy, feminine energy and masculine energy, and it could be like that or like that, or it's very simple. It's very simple. It's not some exchange. I go back to to the roots of Chant Postural. It's arch sitting is a dock. It's a dock. It's a plug. It's a plug, and it has to be filled by energy. And you, as a human being, you have to get the energy with your voice and dare to bring it down. And when you do that, you are not violent. When you do that, you stop to be violent. You are stopping to be violent. Because the feminine energy is waiting to be channeled. If we don't, if you are not conscious of this cradle in our pelvis, it can't go down. It can't. So he stay up and more
Out.
up than the head.
Yeah.
And he roam for a long time, and he look for a channel. So the more you invest in your structure and your arch sitting, the more you will be capable to be the channel of your own energy.
Okay, so Elisabeth, would you like to lead us in another series of sounds so
Yeah,
that we can practice again what was discussed?
yes. So you open the solar plexus more than you ever done, even if it's a little bit stretching. And here it's maybe I do wrong. Okay, go further. But with the arch sitting, you can open the solar plexus or command the energy to get down in your shelter with built qui est construit.
You can bring the energy down because you have constructed the shelter.
With conscious. Very, very important, because if you arch but without consciousness, it's zero. So, ah, when you vibrate A, it's like when you charge your phone. You have to charge your pelvis to make him understand that he is here to be charged. Ah, oh. And don't be frightened to do noise, to do some noise with your voice. It's very powerful organ. You have to train to like to make vibrate all your cells in a structure. And if you don't do the sound loud enough, the cells can't vibrate, and some cells never meet your voice, never meet your vibration, because it's always ah, ah, ah. Sometimes you need to ah, ah. It's good for the earth to do that because it's waking up the cells. The cells, they never, they don't know that they are your cells. You have to be the master, the chief of your structure. You are an authority. J'ai pas dit you have, you are your authority. One more? Okay, allez. Take the energy, the new energy, and get it down. Ah, ah. And because we charge, you take energy and you pull it in the terminal of energy, the channel, the physical body. Physical body is very, very, very powerful. Near turn, one more time. Ah. Always think that when you do that, when you arch all along the day, you will train your shape to make your feminine comfortable. The feminine has to be comfortable within you. Yes, yes, vas-y, Anna.
Thank you, Elisabeth, for guiding this second round. I'm curious, how did it feel this time around? Would anybody like to share?
I'll say something. So I could feel it come down more than earlier, but my lower back kind of hurts because I'm not used to this way of holding myself.
It's important to say that when you get the sound, get the energy down, you get a charge. So a charge is the weight, and your backs, your arch sitting is not used to carry the weights that stay without in the cloud.
So do we walk around every day in that arched posture?
Yeah.
And we stand around, we walk around, and we sit around in that posture?
Yes. You can sit and you can stand. It's the reference position.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I looked at my little 10-month-old grandson, and that's exactly how he's just learning to walk. And he has that nice S, like he's in his and he's walking and getting his arches, and yeah, so I can see. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm not in 100% all the time, but definitely there's more awareness. So as soon as the awareness comes in, which usually means as soon as I feel dysregulated, then I'm like, oh, right, arch. I need to arch, get into the arch. So, yeah. And also, I felt a bit of lower back pain today too. I was kind of pushing it a bit more to arc.
Yes, and precision, the arch sitting is between the lombaire, la vertèbre lombaire numéro 5.
The arch is between L5, lumbar vertebra number 5, and
sacred 1. It's articulation. C'est l'articulation sacro-lombaire.
I think in English it's the sacrolumbar joint, yes? So between L5 and the sacrum, that
Yes.
articulation, that joint, that's where the work is happening.
Yes, and this joint is used to be collapses. Like if you were bending your knees always. So your legs has to know that it can stand. So it's the same for the arching sit.
So I sit cross-legged a lot. Is that okay?
It can be antagonist. You have to use to sit on a chair. Because it's more easy to capture and to install this new powerful position.
You know, in Kundalini, we do a lot of rocking of the pelvis. So I think it's kind of both ways, right? We focus on the low spine, we focus on the mid spine, we focus on the upper spine.
Yes, but first you have to focus in the lower spine.
Okay.
The base, like a diaphragm is not the only diaphragm. It's a pelvis. It's
Pubic perineum. Yeah.
Yes, it's the first floor.
Yes, yes, yeah.
First floor. And if you begin to focus on the second or the third floor, it's wrong. When you do changes in the first floor,
Then
because the first floor carry all the weights.
Thank you.
You don't put a piano up. You put the piano on the first floor, the big one.
Yeah. Right. I can just say that when we were doing it this time, I felt the energy coming down, but then I felt it kind of dissipating, like it was like moving outward instead of focusing in the pelvis. But it was, yeah, kind of, yeah, flowing like a.
Because it's new, and the energy is looking for a new aire de jeu.
A new gaming area.
Ah! Nice.
A new playground, sorry, a new playground.
So when the energy is a little bit joyful, you stay on focus on the structure and don't ne t'occupe pas de l'énergie en fait.
Don't mind the energy, don't deal with the energy for the moment, just focus on the structure.
Yes, let the energy do its job, her job, and you have to invest on the shape. The energy t'occupe pas de ça.
It will look after itself, right?
Okay. Say, focus,
on the structure.
structure, and the energy will thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Great, great questions.
Yes,
Great sharing.
interesting for me to answer to your interrogations. Thank you, Tayama, to bring Zoo and April. Don't hesitate to ask some other question later. You're welcome. And
The clinic that you're having from the 21st to the 26th, I think I'm just going to join even though it's French. Doesn't matter because I'm going to see what you're doing anyways to chant with everybody.
cool.
Can you talk about that course from the 21st
Yes.
a
I'm
little
not
bit more? It's only in French?
Well, actually, depending on how many English speaking people we'll have, we might open a group in English, and otherwise we might provide a little bit of translation. We'll see what happens. But the idea is it's not really a course. It's to provide the opportunity for people to start practicing daily, or will have the experience it over a course of 6 days to arch and sound. The sound practice will be probably 15 to 20 minutes every day. So we'll give the first meeting will be longer. On the Monday, it will be 45 minutes. So Elisabeth will provide basic instructions and some information in case there are people who are new to the approach. And there will be the sound practice. And the other days it will be 30 minutes. So it's easier to fit into a daily schedule. And we'll focus mostly on the sounding.
I appreciate that it's an occasion to shift, to get in Chant Postural discipline, je sais pas, practice. It's a way of life.
So if I understood right, the first day is 45 minutes and every day is 30 minutes. So it's just a
Yes.
short meeting every day.
Yes.
I saw there were two prices. One was, I can't remember the first one, and the second one was 225. Is it in euro and then
Euro
in
and-
Canadian? Is that what it is?
One is in euro for the European people, and one is in Canadian dollar for Canadian people.
So we do an each transfer
same
to
price.
somebody for the Canadian?
Yeah, for the Canadians, you can also do an in-transfer. The information is on the sign-up page. I'm going to put the link to the sign-up page in the chat. Also, the intensive will be recorded. Each session will be recorded, and you will have access to the recording because some people said they were interested, but they couldn't do all 6 sessions. So you can catch up.
My internet is breaking up, so I think I'm missing some information, but I am interested in joining your daily meetings.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
You were here.
Thank you. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Elisabeth.